Ta-da! Check this out, another great episode of Living in Tahoe. We have the coolest house in Stateline, Nevada. We're at 370 Summit, and I get to go across a little creek. It's fall in Tahoe, and we have a little creek running. So this creek, I bet, runs all year long. It sounds awesome. You can hear it from every room in the house. You're gonna love it. So my good friend Jen, colleague, is here. So let's go check this house out. Jen, how are you?
Tony?
Good.
Good to see you.
I love your listing. This is beautiful.
I agree with you. Thank you for saying that.
So we're at 370 Summit Drive in Stateline, Nevada, correct?
Correct.
All right, so tell me a little bit, how much is this house?
Currently listed at 1.475.
$1,475,000, okay.
On a 0.54 acre lot.
Over half an acre, that's fantastic.
Half an acre. In
Wow.
Middle Kingsbury.
And you know, I love this neighborhood, by the way, because it's one of those neighborhoods where the houses are spread out, but they're nice condition houses. It's like more trees than people. I love that. Any neighborhood has more trees than people, it gets my thumbs up. Awesome. And this beautiful area out here. So when was this house built? 1959. You know, when people see this, they're not going to believe that. So they're going to call you a liar. That's why I wanted you to say it. They're going to call you a liar. Everything is new. So they
Plumbing, electric, roof, furnace, AC.
AC, nice, nice. The stream is original. The stream is a natural stream. I say that because we had a house in Incline Village, and I put in a little stream in the pond because I love that sound. Nothing better than the sound of running water. So this is a natural stream. Looks like it runs all year long, pretty much. Some years it may not, but this has been a dry year too, and it's still running. It's a great sign. So I want to stay out here. You know how Tahoe Tony is. This is so beautiful, but let's go check out the house because it is absolutely gorgeous inside.
Come on in. Let's go check her out.
So this is how impressive the house is. I haven't even got past the front door, and I just wanted to point out how beautiful this front door is. This is like a semi-transparent stain on there with these little windows. It's beautiful, and the color, it's like a dark wood. It's such an amazing contrast with these hickory floors. So here we are. As you notice, we have this great room concept, nice and open. So how big is this house?
1,534 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's fully furnished, turnkey, and I think that's a huge selling feature for this specific area.
Absolutely.
It feels larger.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to interrupt you, but it feels so much larger than 1,500 square feet.
Yes.
I love the great room feeling. Look at this beautiful fireplace, and this is wood burning.
This is wood
So you can get that real wood burning feeling here. And if somebody wanted to change that out, they could easily do that. You have gas to the house, right? So I noticed there's gas heat, so be simple if somebody didn't want that. But let's go check out the kitchens. This is so great. We've got a ceiling fan here, nice cedar wood planks. It's beautiful. Beautiful mantle. Could you imagine decorating this for Christmas? I mean, just the lights and everything. Where would you put your tree?
Maybe the corner.
Yeah, the corner over there or over here. So many great places.
It really is very vaulted compared to a lot of other homes that I've been in. I think that's why it feels so large.
And they put in these beautiful windows too, so you get these beautiful views of the trees. You feel like you're in a tree fort almost. I love it. So
a lot of natural lights. Now you have this island here. Now they built it custom because they wanted this to represent their dining table. So you can comfortably sit, typically when you're sitting at an island, you don't have room for the legs on the side.
Oh, okay. Let me try it.
Right?
Let me try it.
All leather granite countertops, which I personally...
Leather granite. Tell me more about leather granite.
It's textured.
Uh-huh.
So it's not flat and smooth.
Okay.
It's more of the textured feel to give more of, I don't know, with trendy things these days, everything needs to be textured.
And it's a nice color too. I like it. It goes really well. So they have this all throughout the kitchen, not just the island. I love it.
The kitchen.
And then a textured backsplash too, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's
marble.
Marble, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Marble backsplash.
Yes.
Excellent.
Every piece was actually hand selected, believe it or not.
Somebody had some time on their hands to hand select every piece. I love it. They really, really cared about this design and what they did. You can feel that. And when you say things like that, like who spends all that time to pick out every single piece like that? I love it. So what do we have in here? We got a Fisher Paykel dishwasher, right? We've got a little 6-burner gas stove. So, anybody you talk to who likes to cook, they love the gas stoves because it's just such a better flame. And then We love to do the flamboy where you put the alcohol in there and you get the big flame. You can't do it with electric, right? So, and the nice big thermidor to get rid of all the bad smells when I cook. So,
Are you a cook?
I'm an aspiring cook. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Thank you. Aspiring cook. Yeah. Love the barbecue. Built-in microwave. I like that. We got a refrigerator, freezer.
Yep.
Great. Very cute. Very easy. Look at the air fryer back there. It's tucked away. Little window out here looking into the stream and the trees, so you don't feel confined when you're stuck doing the dishes like I am. So I love it. Great little kitchen.
A lot of greenery from the windows, I feel, is really nice. It helps you feel like you're in the forest, even when you may be in the kitchen slaving away, cooking dinner.
Exactly. And if you are entertaining here, you've got a lot of room out here. I could easily see 10 to 15 people out here comfortably lounging or talking. And with this nice big area, if you want to do like service buffet right here, that would be fantastic. Because like I said, only 1,500 square feet, but we got a lot of room if you want to entertain. Now, 2 bedrooms, correct?
2 bedrooms.
So we've got a big ensuite master bedroom here.
Correct.
And
there's another guest suite upstairs.
There's another guest suite upstairs. Okay, with a deck.
With a deck.
Which I love.
It's the creek. And the creek is Burt Creek. I don't know if I mentioned that. Definitely a huge selling point for this property. Absolutely. Okay, so a 2-bedroom, 1,500 square foot house. Who would you think is going to be a buyer with a house like this? I'm getting a lot of people from the Bay Area these days.
Okay.
You know, they want a little retreat in Tahoe that they can sneak away from and get away from city life and just come out here and relax. And this environment provides that tranquil, peaceful setting that can relieve a lot of the stress that we go through when living in a big city.
Right.
So that's what I envision. It's just a getaway.
A getaway. So not a family of 5.
Not a family of 5.
Maybe a couple or a single person who can work anywhere, or maybe even retired people. You could have a little house here and a house in Palm Springs or a house in Arizona.
100%.
Perfect. Yeah, I see that. Okay, so not a real big house, but it's a beautifully designed, meticulously crafted house, but not a big house. So if you're looking for a big house, go ahead and enjoy the video, but don't call me on this one. I've got others I can show you. This is not the one. But if you are a smaller family or a couple or a single person, you've got to see the rest of this video. So before we do that though, let's introduce yourself. You are
Jen McLaughlin with Coldwell Banker, based out of Zephyr, Cove in Lake Tahoe.
Excellent. I'm Tahoe Tony, the founder of Living in Tahoe, the YouTube channel you're watching. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and subscribe below and click on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when we put out another great video like this. And I am the managing broker for EXP Luxury Real Estate for the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe. So now that we got that out of the way, who we are, let's go see the rest of the house. We've got, I'll just follow you over here.
Absolutely.
So before we go show you the master bedroom, I should show you this. This is the official entryway of this house, which is great. So we've got a nice gravel, the driveway there. So if you want to come in, this would be a great place if you want to throw all your clothes, your keys down, your jackets and everything, because the rest of the house is so beautiful. I like this little area. I don't want to skip it, but the other side is so beautiful. I almost did. But this is your entryway. As you come in, the other way is so much more beautiful. And right over here, Jen.
Yeah, so this is where the laundry room is located. We have a lot of shelving throughout, that makes it easy for accessing towels and such. Tankless water heater, that's another huge thing that I love. But what I really enjoy is that it's right off of the master bedroom, so it makes it very convenient to do laundry.
Yeah, and this is all on the main floor. I like that. So you've got your master bedroom, your laundry, entry, kitchen, everything's on the main floor, which is great. So let's go check out the master bedroom. Before we do though, one of the things I like about the tankless water heater is if you're not here, you're not heating the water. So you're saving money on utilities and everything if you're not here. So if you're using this as a second home, which probably a good chance most people will, because it's just so perfect in its location. Heavenly Valleys, Heavenly Ski Resort right there. All the casinos are right there. Zephyr Resort. It's such a great location. Great little second home. You're not burning gas, keeping the water hot when you're here. So
thankfully, we have some of the lowest utility costs.
Isn't it great? You gotta move to Nevada. You gotta move to Lake Tahoe, Nevada. You're missing out. So let's go check out the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom, again, like I said, on the main floor. And this is a really big master bedroom for a 1,500 square foot house. And I love what they did here. So Jen, tell us what they did was to make this room so big.
This was actually 2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms.
Yes.
Okay. So like where that beam is, was that the separation? Uh-huh.
So you have 2 windows here.
Uh-huh.
They just felt that, you know, when you have company visiting you in Tahoe, it's typically maybe a couple times a year, and they would prefer to have a larger primary suite for themselves versus kind of, you know, taking up space and keeping it for guests on a visit occasionally.
That's fantastic, because Elizabeth and I, we had our house at Incline Village. We did the same thing. We had the 4-bedroom house, and there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. We made one a closet and the other one with the bed with the lake view. So smart idea, right? And it's your house.
It's your house.
Make it right for you. I love what they did. I want to meet these people. They sound awesome.
Yeah.
So let's go check the rest of the bedroom out.
Yeah, here's a walk-in closet. We have a barn door that separate on each side.
All right. A little desk. So if you want to do some work while you're here, got a little desk area, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
A sitting area if you wanted to put a couple accent chairs, maybe a little table to enjoy coffee, but there's tons of space to work with however you choose.
You've got another spot right here for a dresser. We've got a nice big screen TV over there with a dresser, and this beautiful little bathroom, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So speaking of a big master, we can also have a nice bathroom. We've got double sinks there, a nice big shower, and they've got a nice shower head here, and then they've got an extra outlet here. So if you wanted to add an extra shower head, you can easily do that. This is great. Just taking a nice shower. The water in Tahoe is so great. You could take a nice long shower. And with that tankless water heater, you can take a 20, 30-minute shower, not worry about hot water. I love it. So let's go check out the upstairs. We've got another bedroom up there, and it's got this beautiful deck and a creek. Let's go check it out. Before we head upstairs, I have one more thing to show you downstairs. We've got a beautiful half bath here, which is ideal when you're entertaining. Nobody has to go in your private master bedroom or walk upstairs, use the bathroom. You got a nice little powder room here. I love what they did. It has a nice cave feel to it. I like that. And then we've got a lot of storage underneath these stairs. So a good amount of storage under the stairs. With a house like that, it looks so clean. It's because they got all this storage where they put everything in. I like that. So Jen's upstairs. Let's go meet Jen and check out the other suite. I love it.
Yeah, turned out to be a beautiful day today.
Hey, I had to interrupt this video because during the editing process of 370 Summit, I came across these photos of what the house used to look like before. And it's quite the transformation. So I would love to get your opinion on this. I love seeing the before and after. I've done several remodels at homes and flipped them and even built some homes from the ground up. And I always love that transformation. So let me know what you think. These are too good to pass up. So that's why I wanted to interrupt this video and show you these, because it's such a remarkable difference. So let's get back to the video. So now we're on the upstairs suite, which another big suite, nice cathedral ceilings here.
Yep.
We've got storage underneath.
Yep. I personally love this space
Mhm.
because you can open up the slider and you can hear the creek. So again, that tranquil experience. A lot of natural light comes through these windows, but you can black out this room.
Okay.
We have these features, press of a button. These are all electric window shades that will come down. And I think that's nice for those people that like to sleep.
Is this the remote here? Can we try it?
The remote. Oh,
Down?
That's the lamp. That's the
Oh,
lamp
that's
one.
for the
Yes,
lamp.
it's
Okay.
actually this
Let's give a demonstration here,
larger remote.
because I've got a lot of followers that like the whole blackout bedroom thing. So
Okay. We have
yeah.
another one on the other side if
Okay.
you want to show, but
Oh,
this is
okay.
ultimately what it does.
Okay.
Yeah, just to give you some insight. We'll come all the way down and black out this room.
I like that.
Yeah.
So if you're somebody who's traveling and they're not used to waking up in our time, they can sleep late because this room will be nice and dark.
Correct.
Or if they're partying, every now and then we have guests who like to party and stay out late.
Every now
They
and
can
then,
sleep
all the
in.
time, right?
That's another
So
thing. If
much
you
to
have
do.
if you have another beautiful house like this and you have friends in the Bay Area, they're going to want to come up. Or friends in Sacramento when it's 106 degrees and it's 75 degrees in Tahoe. So just fair warning, if you buy a house in Tahoe, you're going to have a lot of friends visiting. So They may love that actually.
Yeah.
So we've got a beautiful bathroom there as well.
Yeah, so the beauty of this is that all of your guests that may stay up here is that they have their own ensuite bath. It
Mhm.
makes it really private.
Mhm.
I feel that that's very convenient when you have guests staying. You have your space and they have their space. And if they want to come join you downstairs, they can. And if they want to stay up here all day, they can.
That's great. I love that. Although sometimes they end up staying too long, right? And that's the only problem is like, it's too comfortable. We're going to extend our stay. You're like, no. So let's go check out this deck because this is absolutely beautiful.
Let's do that.
This is lovely. I could spend a lot of time out here like this. This is great. So, and this is a half-acre yard. So you can see this yard, there's so much room out there. If you wanted to set up like a badminton or bocce ball court or just you could fence it and have plenty of room for your dogs to run around.
Sand volleyball court.
Sand volleyball court. All right.
Maybe a fire pit.
That's right. You have that Southern California background, right?
Yeah, we just built a fire pit.
Did you?
Something like that amongst
Mm-hmm.
just a gas.
Yeah.
Or propane actually would have to be propane.
Yeah. I'm thinking s'mores.
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 Big Tahoe.
Yeah.
Favorites. Now that shed in the corner also belongs to this property.
Okay.
So there is additional storage.
That's always nice. Additional storage.
Agreed.
Okay. So this house doesn't have a garage, right?
Correct.
Okay, and having a garage is nice. I lived in Tahoe, I didn't have a garage, so it's not necessary, but it is nice. Being that this is half an acre, do you think they could build a garage here?
I would hope so.
Okay.
One thing here in Tahoe that you have to go through is TRPA. You would have
So
to
that's a Tahoe Regional Planning Agency.
Yep.
They're the government agent that governs the area and determines what you can and can't do.
Yes. Their goal is to keep Tahoe blue. They want to make sure that there's not a lot of water runoff that goes into our lake here. So they make sure that we don't cover all of our beautiful land with cement. And they mandate how much coverage you can do. And it's all based on the parcel. Every parcel is different. So a site survey would have to be done. TRPA would go through that survey and they would tell you based on what areas are grandfathered in and what extra additional coverage you may have to build additional square footage.
So you notice Jen didn't say yes or no. She said, I hope so. And I love that. That's such a good answer because with my experience, being that this is a half-acre lot and it's pretty close to level, the stream actually is a stream zone environment. You got to be careful of that. But without getting all technical, I would say there's a really good chance you could do it. But like Jen said, until you get a survey done and go through the TRPA, you can't know for sure. But if I had to say yes or no, I would say there's a really good chance you could do that.
I would agree.
It wouldn't be a waste of money to try. Let's put it that way.
100%.
So really good spot right over here in front of the house. Be perfect for a garage. It's all level already. And you just pop a garage. You're far away from the stream zone, so that shouldn't affect that. But I'm not a TRPA planner or staff member, so I can't say for sure. But just from our experience, probably a pretty good chance if you wanted to add a garage there.
Yeah, I actually have a friend right now that's building a huge garage.
Oh, yeah.
They live just right down the street here.
Okay.
And they're on a 0.33 acre lot. And
So it's smaller lot.
Smaller lot, and they got TRPA approval. So it's highly likely, but again, we won't know unless that site survey is done.
Excellent. Another great answer. So you're thinking about making the move to Lake Tahoe, Nevada. This is a beautiful house, 2 bedrooms. You saw how gorgeous it is inside. Let's talk a little bit about the neighborhood. So if you're into mountain biking, the Steep Trail is right over there, correct?
Yes, it is a very short walk just over here.
Okay, and
a
it's
very famous trail.
It's a famous trail, gorgeous views of Lake Tahoe. It's a challenging trail though, because it's what? You start up here, you go down like 1,400 feet in elevation, right?
A lot of elevation.
A lot of elevation. So a lot of people park here, drive down there, then shuttle back. Or the hardcore guys, meaning hardcore people, I know some pretty strong women in Tahoe that do that, that make that journey back up. So, or you could start down there and come up, I guess. And I like to start at the bottom and finish going down, but love that the trail's right there. This neighborhood is quiet. Like I said earlier, The houses are spread out. There's mixed, there's older houses, there's newer houses. There's houses like this that have been completely redone, and it deserves it. You know, sometimes I see people redo a house and I'm like, why did they spend so much money on that? You know, but this one, they knocked it out of the park, and it's fantastic.
Well,
so
the quality is not as good as you would hope. You know, some of the craftsmanship that I've seen in homes here in Tahoe are not as impressive as this one.
this is very impressive.
Now
So
I do live within, you know, very close to this community. The community vibe, I must say, is incredible. I've gotten to even meet a lot of the local neighbors throughout this area on the street, and they're just wonderful people.
I love that.
Wonderful people.
I love that. So you have good neighbors. A lot of people have dogs.
A lot of people have dogs in Tahoe.
In this neighborhood, what would you say the percentage of people who live here full-time versus part-time?
You know, in this little cul-de-sac, the majority of them are full-time.
Oh, I love that too. Yeah, so
that community
this
feel.
is a community versus, you know, some of the areas with a lot of condos, most people aren't there full-time, so.
I'd say 75% are full-time.
Excellent.
If I had to make
Okay.
an educated guess.
Mm-hmm.
There are homes that do sit vacant, but
Mm-hmm.
I see a good amount. It's remarkable how many people truly have, you know, come out to what would be like neighborhood parties, or end of the summer parties, and it's great.
End of summer, breaking my heart. It is end of summer. It's September, although September is my most favorite month in Tahoe because the weather is still beautiful. It's like 74 degrees right now. It rained last night, so all the trails are wet. So if you're hiking or mountain biking, I love that. They're not dusty. And there's very few people out on the trails, very few people in the restaurants. We went boating over the weekend. There's very few people out on the lake. And it's the best time of year. It's also one of the best times of year to buy a house, would you say?
Agreed.
I mean,
to that.
I mean, what I've seen, I've been doing this 28 years, and this time of year, the sellers, we have a good amount of inventory. The sellers want to sell their house before winter because there's a really good chance it'll sit throughout the winter because don't get a lot of people up here in the winter looking at houses. So if you're looking to buy, I would say fall is probably when you can get the best deal.
We're actually pretty busy in the fall.
Yes.
That's what I've known.
That's our busy selling season because the sellers want to sell, the buyers have looked all summer and they're ready to go. So
yeah, it's true.
Is that what you found?
100%.
Awesome.
Fall always picks up, and a lot of people don't actually know that, but I think a lot of people
They will now that we're telling them.
Oh yeah, hopefully now they'll know. Spread the news. But
Awesome.
No, it's definitely busy in the fall.
Awesome. So if you're thinking about making a move and you want to see the difference between what it costs to live in California versus Nevada, click on the QR code to check out this link, and I'll show you my tax savings report of tax savings between California and Nevada. And if you're thinking about making the move, reach out to one of us. We've been doing this for a while. I've been doing 28 years. You've been what, 7, 8 years?
5.
5 years?
Yeah.
You're such a professional. I love that. So move to Nevada. You're going to love it. If you don't, I'll sell your house for free when you're ready to go if you do it within 1 year.
Trust me, you will love it.
You will love it. And all your friends will too, because they'll have a place to stay in Tahoe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Guaranteed.
So thank you so much for watching the video. I think I might just stay here for a while because this is so nice. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, this is perfect for wine, hosting, even coffee. I mean, I could definitely pop open a bottle of wine and enjoy the sunset right here.
Awesome. Thanks for checking out Living in Tahoe. See you next time.